Tara. I have been studying about the Good Shepherd and the sheep. And I've been asking the question, how do I know who to listen to? It seems like there are so many voices out there. How do I know when I am listening to the right voice? Well, today in John 10, 1 through 21, we're going to look at a Bible story that tells us about the Good Shepherd. And this is what the Bible tells us. When Jesus was talking to them, he said to them, I'm going to share with you something that is true. So when a man tries to get into the sheep pen through a different way and not through the gate, is he not a robber? See, the shepherd, he'll enter through the gate because the gatekeeper will open the gate for him. And the sheep, when he goes in and leads them out and they hear his voice, they will follow because they know his voice. But if a stranger comes into the sheep pen and tries to lead the sheep out, they won't listen to his voice because he's a stranger. In fact, they'll run from him. Well, on the day that Jesus was sharing this, there were some Jews present, and they just didn't understand what he was saying. So Jesus said again, I tell you the truth. I am the gate, and that anyone enters through me shall have eternal life. See, there are those that tried to come before me and came before me, but they're thieves and robbers. They came to steal, kill, and destroy. But I came to give life, and that anyone who comes through me, they will be able to come and go freely, and they'll have all the food that they need. See, I am the Good Shepherd, and the sheep know me because I give my life for them. If a wolf were to come into the pen, the hired man, he'll run and flee, and the wolf will scatter the sheep. He runs because he doesn't own them, so he doesn't care. But I am the Good Shepherd, and the sheep know my voice. They know me, and I know them, and they know the Father, and the Father knows me. See, there are some other sheep in another pen, and they know my voice, and I need to go get them and bring them in so that we can have one pen and one flock. The Father is the reason I am able to do what I'm doing. See, he gave me the authority. I give my life freely. No one requires it. I give it and I will take it back, and I give it freely. The Father gave me the authority, the command to do so. But no one makes me do it. I do it because I want to. Well, there were people listening that day, and some of them were arguing, and they said, why should we listen to him? He's demon-possessed. This man is crazy. But there were other people that were listening, and they said, no, a demon-possessed man can't say the things that he is saying. And a demon-possessed man, can he make the blind see? May God honor the telling of his word. I've been meditating and thinking on this passage now for over a week, and really thinking through what it means to listen to the voice of the Good Shepherd. And when I look at this passage and I ask the question, what do I learn about Jesus? I realize that, one, he is the shepherd, the Good Shepherd, and he is the gatekeeper. And that if I enter through him, I will be able to come and go, and I will have what I need, and I'll have the gift of eternal life. And that he does this freely. He gives his life freely that I might have eternal life. And when I look at the people, I realize that sometimes they just don't understand. They don't hear him. They don't hear his voice in the way that his sheep do, because they know who he is. But yet he says, I have come that we would have one flock, one pen, that we would be together united. And that's his desire. So this week, would you consider praying that you hear the voice of the shepherd, and that you know when the voice you're listening to is the good shepherd and not one of the robbers and the thieves? When I thought about this in my life, I realized that I need to ask myself, if I'm listening to something that does not help me to hear the voice of the good shepherd, I need to run from it. I don't need to allow it to be a part of my life. What is it that maybe you need to do after you've heard this story? Shalom, y'all.